Hey, hi. What you doing up there? Nothing? Doesn't really look like nothing to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the city is very beautiful from up there. But, you don't look like the type to be doing any sightseeing. You're right. It is none of my business. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I do have a habit of being nosy. You should be careful, though. I mean, I would personally hate to see you trip. All right, calm down. I won't come any closer, okay? We can just relax and chat. I'll stay where I am if you promise to stay where you are. We don't have to talk about anything. We can just we can talk about anything, really. I mean, trust me. Trust me. You'll be doing me a huge service by just simply talking with me. Well, you could say I'm a wanderer, I guess. Sort of a stranger to most, but one who's always dying to meet new people. Hardly anyone wants to talk to me, so you have no idea how happy I am just talking to someone for once. Can I can I ask for your name? That's a lovely name. My name? Well, uh, sorry. I don't mean to be weird or rude, but I think it's better if I don't give you my name. I don't I don't really like it, and besides, we'll probably only see each other once, so I never did like my name, but I do love nicknames. Say, why don't you give me a nickname? It's okay, it's fine. Besides, I've been called worse, if anything. It makes it easier to remember somebody by their nickname. Probably. I can't specifically prove it. Oh, I like it. I think it really suits me. Yeah, guess I am a little weird, huh? So, how are you feeling? Like, right now? Sure, you could be honest. In fact, don't hold back. As brutally honest with as many words as possible, preferably. Yes, I am sure. Besides, it's rather quiet out here tonight, so I feel kind of lonely, and if you just want to talk, you can tell me anything. Wow, that's kind of rough. Yep, just goes to show that life sucks. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe I'm stepping over some boundaries here, but you must have been holding all that in for a while, huh? Yeah, figured as much. I've been in a similar circumstance. I've been in that mindset you're in right now. Would it be okay for me to share? Cool. Also, will it be okay for me to maybe come up there with you? Maybe sit with you for a moment? Thanks. Oh, right. So, I need another odd request fulfilled. Could you, could you, like, close your eyes and I'll tell you when to open them? I know, it sounds super weird and like really sus, yes, but I would really appreciate it if you did that. I mean, you don't have to. It's just I get very insecure whenever someone watches me climb something. Yeah. Long story short, there was an incident where I was doing a rock climbing course of sorts at my high school, and I didn't exactly make it to the top. Kind of embarrassed myself in front of the whole school. It was it was agony trying to get back up. To this day, I can still hear the laughter of the other kids. So yeah, you might have gotten the idea that I in fact have a lot of issues, so can you please do this one thing for me? Please. Great. Now close your eyes, and I'll let you know when to open them again. Alright, you can open them now. Yeah, I'm a pretty fast climber. I constantly climbed this huge tree we had in our backyard. The neighborhood I was living in is well living in was quiet, and the neighbors were nice, so I never had to worry about someone watching me climb things. So I feel like I need to ask you again, how are you feeling? Still feeling down. Makes sense. After all, it did look like you were getting ready to go skydiving without a parachute, it seems. How did I notice? Well, let's just say I have experiences. Specifically, I've been at low points in my life just like you. It just it felt like nothing was working, nothing was really getting better, you know? No matter what I do or what I tried, it was as if nothing happened. Nothing ever happened. Well, to summarize as best I can, it took me forever to get a job, and when I did finally get one, I lost it. Now, jobless, I've come home only to find that I have nothing left. Then I got a call a few days later telling me that a relative of mine that was really close, really close to me, had died unexpectedly. So yeah, as the old saying goes, when it rains, it pours. That's the thing. It never stopped raining. I've been never good at making friends or meeting new people. So now here I am, doing nothing but just lying down in this never-ending storm I was in, and no one knew about it. Because I didn't let them. I didn't allow myself to let them. The more I stayed in that storm, the more I kept thinking about how life was meaningless, how I was meaningless. How I just live to work until we can't, and just die. It seems like everyone else that I knew was either married, got degrees, and or started their own businesses and companies, moved on with their lives. How they got their lives all figured out, how much talent and capability they had than me. If they were down and out, they had people to help and support them while I had nothing. No one. At least that's what that felt like. So after a long while of feeding myself those thoughts and feelings, I decided, what's the point? What's the point in living? There is none there. So I came here planning to do exactly that. I guess I'm telling you all this because I feel down. You don't truly want to do this, not when there's so much more out there. I get that life is hard, and it's going to keep being hard. I can't change that, I swear. If life had a difficult option, everyone would pick easy. I mean, why wouldn't you? I know I would, but that's not how that works. And really, the best we can do is do our best. I lived my life for the longest time just simply to survive. I never really considered living just to live. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted. You know? Live life the best you can, and not just to keep death away for as long as possible. There's no fun in living a life like that. I'm sorry. Listen, tomorrow's problems will be tomorrow's problems. Yesterday's problems had already been seen and spoken about. For now, all we can deal with is today. One day at a time. It just makes things easier. With that said, you give it one more chance, because I know that you're strong, and I know that you're suffering. And I know that you've got this. So please, will you give life one chance? One more. If not for you, then for me at least. Wait, you will? Uh, Great. Thanks, that means a lot to me. How about we get down from here now? They say you start getting nauseous from being so high up after so long. I think you should be able to climb back down. Relax. It only looks scary, but it isn't. Just follow my lead and take it slow. That's it. Just like that. See? Now we're on the flat ground again. Feeling alright? Well, let me just say, you're certainly a lot stronger than me, that's for sure. No, I'm serious. People constantly undermine the fact that A, it takes a fair amount of courage to trust a complete stranger, and B, being motivated to give life another chance when you could have ended it right then and there. Personally, I'm happy for you. I wish I would have done what you just did. What do I mean? Well, remember when I said that I had experiences with getting ready to go skydiving without a parachute, I suppose? Yeah, well, let's just say that it wasn't that much of an exaggeration. More like I went through with it. Yep, like I said, I've been in a similar low point in my life too, and I came down. I came down to this very place. Climbed up to that exact spot, in fact, and I didn't go back home that night. Yep, this is where I died. Where I had hoped to leave Earth and its mortal realm. I'm sure you may have heard about it in the news at one point. Yeah, that was me. I'll never forget it. I took that leap. I was looking forward to feeling a sense of relief that, yeah, finally. No more feeling trapped. No more feeling hurt. That all this was over with. I can finally be free and at peace. But I didn't. Instead, in an instant, I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. The next thing I know, I felt this overwhelming sense of regret and fear. Nothing like I had ever felt before. In these few seconds of me being airborne, I felt horrified about what I was doing and what I was going to leave behind. And then, if only for a minute, I felt something. And then, nothing. Nothing but darkness. Then I woke up here, on this bridge. I was very confused at first, so I looked down and I saw it. My body. It felt like I was looking in a mirror. Except I wasn't. That was my lifeless body on the ground. Trust me, it weirded me out too. So much so that I randomly started to walk back home, like it was in some sort of daze. It took me a few days to realize that I had become a spirit. At the time, nobody could see or hear me. It felt extremely lonely knowing that nobody was capable of acknowledging my presence. You know, our brain is so good at convincing us at times that suicide is the only way out, and that nobody really cares, and that they only care once you were gone. But I was wrong, and it was wrong. I saw how devastating it was for my family when they got the news. I'd never seen them so hurt before. I even took the liberty of going to my own funeral. I saw many people come to pay their respects to my family, my friends, and strangers that were connected in some way to me. They all came just to say goodbye. To me, who I thought no one was really going to bat an eye about, nobody was going to care or give a second glance to. They came to say goodbye. It's been a few months since then, and I still can't get over it. The pain that I had caused and inflicted on them, I never wanted to hurt them, and yet I was so selfish. And you want to know the real gut puncher? The only thing that I'll regret the most. I had the chance to confess to the woman I love. But I missed it. I couldn't bring myself to tell them, then they moved away to another state. I could have called them or something, but I didn't. I couldn't bring myself to do so, and that regret stuck with me to the very end. So here's me, being surprised to see my crush showing up to my own funeral. The girl that I love. It was then that I learned that they cared for me. Which means that I blew it. Now that I'm dead, we'll never be able to be together. I just hope that they find someone that makes them happy. As for me, I have to go on knowing how much pain I've caused the people around me. They're probably blaming themselves for my selfish and stupid choices, when it was never their fault but mine and mine alone. Now I have to stay here for the rest of what I presume is eternity with those regrets. That's why I decided to go back to this bridge and spend the rest of my damnation trying to convince people not to make the same mistake I did. There's so much more to life, so many more reasons to live. That's why I had to reach out before it was too late. After all, you deserve to have one more chance. I wish I did. If only I had someone to reach out to me like I'm doing with you. Maybe life would have given me another chance. One more chance. What? Yeah. Sorry. Hey, look. My car's pulling up. Yeah, probably somebody you know. Hey, just remember what I said. And don't give up. You still got one more chance, so why waste the second one? Bye. Hello everybody, my name is Man of Culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe to my Patreon, and please donate because I'm funding a lot of stuff for this channel. Also, these videos always make me cry. Please, if you ever get suicidal thoughts or if you ever feel sad, just please don't act on them. Suicide is something that you can never take back, and it's a leap into an eternal abyss. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to hate myself, and I just want all of you to know that I care for you and you're not alone. Okay? So please, if you need help, reach out to somebody. Reach out to the people that love you. Reach out to a professional. Just please do what you need to do to find happiness. I love you all. I'm sorry, but good night.